Good morning, all. Today, I'm continuing the previous topic, so which is already discussed in previous class. Continuation. So, perceptual process. Okay. So, under this perceptual process, already we are seeing about what are the elements in the perception, and after that, perceptual selectivity and perceptual inputs already discussed earlier in the perception process. So then in under perceptual selection or perceptual selectivity, you have some of the factors which are affected both internally and externally. Okay, so external factors are there and internal factors are there. So these are the factors are affecting perceptual selection. So now we see about personal perceptional, external factors. So first one under this external factors, first one is the size. So size means, so in this view in present topic, what is the size? So the bigger the size of the stimulus, suppose if the stimulus size is very big, that means what you are seeing, that means you have to analyze. Suppose if you are seeing continuous, suppose you are observing continuously, suppose 1 hour or 2 hours. After that also you are unable to remember what you have to see. And after that, suppose from starting point what it is. Suppose we are delivering a lecture up to 3 hours and 4 hours. After 3-4 hours continuation, then you are unable to remember what you are listening from the first hour. So because it is overwritten. So what you have to see, that will be overwritten. Okay, so you are unable to remember all the things and you have to analyze all the things which are already completed. Suppose it takes a long time, that is stimulus, so it is a bigger stimulus. Okay, so then the higher is the probability that it is perceived. Okay, so the higher is the probability that is perceived. What you have to see, then you have to assumption is the probability whether it is right or wrong. That means this is happening, so I am listening this one, or sorry said like this, or I am seeing this one. So you have to perceived based on probability. So whether it is whether your assumption is right or not. Okay, so that is probability. So then after that, size always attracts the attention because it establishes dominance. Suppose you have the, if you see the big one, then it attracts and also you pay attention. Suppose if you are seeing a big statue, okay, so that is a bigger one. So you are not identifying the minute things in that big statue because you are seeing a very large image. Then you have to imagine the picture. That means the image, the total image of that element. Okay, so what you have to suppose if you went to Eiffel Tower, so you see the image of the Eiffel Tower in a big view. So then you are not seeing the remaining things what is happening surrounding in the Eiffel Tower at that time. So you have to pay the attention on that only. Suppose Eiffel Tower only, you are unable to, suppose you can't focus on remaining things. Okay, so you don't focus on what are the remaining things, what is happening surroundings of the Eiffel Tower, just like that. So because it is a bigger one, then you have to pay the attention and also it is attracted. Okay, so and because it establishes dominance, because that is dominance in that area, that is the dominance. That means it establishes a dominance. Okay, so you can't see any other thing, only I have to see that one. Suppose there is a movie. Suppose if you enter a movie, then you are not observing what are the surroundings, what is happening in the surroundings, or what is happening in the outside, because that is the closed one. And also you have to pay the attention what is there in the screen. Okay, so you are unable to, at least you have to you can't talk with any other ones. Okay, so then you have to pay the attention because it is a bigger image. Suppose while you are seeing the TV, then you are unable to put that much concentration because it shows a only smaller image. Then compared to the cinema, then the cinema, in the cinema theater, it creates a dominance and you have to pay the attention. But in case of TV, you are unable to pay the attention. So but you have to pay the some little bit emotion as like but not more than cinema. Okay, cinema hall. Okay, so comparatively you have to pay the lesser attention on TV. Okay, so that is the impact. Okay, so then the size may be the height or weight of an individual, signboard of a shop, or the space devoted to an advertisement in the newspaper. Okay, suppose if you are taking a newspaper, so they are giving an advertisement, then suppose that they are giving advertisement in total paper, that means one paper, then you have to pay the attention. Suppose they are giving us a small advertisement in the newspaper, so you are unable to pay the attention on that because it is smaller image, so it is not attracting you. Okay, so you are not focusing on that. Suppose if you see a big man, suppose a very tallest man, then you have to pay the attention. But you are seeing the very tall, very small person, then you have to pay the attention also. Okay, so whether it is a small, whether it is a large, so not a medium thing. So ordinary things you have to pay, you are not pay the attention. But what are the things happening in abnormally, then you have to pay the attention on that. Okay, so then a full page advertisement will always catch attention as compared to a few lines in the classified section. Okay, so that is impact of the size. Then intensity. So intensity attracts to increase the selective perception. Okay, so intensity also, that means how much intensity is there in that topic, then that is also creates an impact on that. Then you have to it is attracted also. Okay, so intensify, that means you have to intensify, that means then you have to attract you in any manner. Okay, so then you have to intensify the situation. Okay, suppose what is the meaning of in general meaning of the intensity means concentrated on a single area or subject or into a short time, very thorough or vigorous, expressing intensity, giving force or emphasis. Okay, so that means very short time it creates a huge impact on the people. Suppose they are intensifying the situation. Okay, then they are try to attract in any way the people, they put concentration on that. Suppose if you are using a, suppose one example, so if a few example intensity are yelling or whispering, suppose somebody is whispering, then you have to pay the attention on that what they are talking. So because you are unable to listen, so what they are talking. Okay, so that then they, in that way they are creating an intensity, that means they are attracting. So with their whispering, then you have to pay the attention on that what they are discussing, and so I am unable to listen. Suppose there is a glass chamber, in glass chamber some people are talking. Okay, so both are, some two or people are there, then they are talking with each other, then automatically the sound is not come to outside, then you are out of the glass chamber room, that means glass chamber room, then it creates an intensity, that means what they are discussing, so I am unable to listen, then you have some enthusiasm, then what they are talking, so because I am unable to listen, then I pay the attention on that. Okay, so in this way you have to intensify the situation. Then we are using a bright colors, then that is also attracting the people. Suppose red and blue and green, suppose these are the three intensify colors, then they are paying attention on that automatically. Suppose somebody is wearing a white cloth, then automatically it creates some impact. Suppose they are beautiful or not, then you have to pay the attention on that, then because that is attracting. Okay, suppose if you are wearing a good costumes, then automatically it is also your look is also attracting others. Then in this way you have to intensify yourself and also others. Then very bright or very dim lights, very bright lights or very dim lights. And intensity will also include behavioral intensity. Okay, so intensity also include behavioral intensity. Then if the office order says report to the boss immediately, suppose some order is passed from the office, then you have to report immediately boss. Okay, so report to the boss immediately, then it is intensity. So it creates some tension, and also why they are giving suppose why they are giving instruction to like to me. So why they are giving why they are said immediately contact the boss, then automatically it creates some enthusiasm and also intensity. So for what purpose he is calling, suppose is there any disciplinary action, suppose I am anything wrong with me, then like this you have in your brain there are so many thoughts are raised. Okay, so it will be more intense and effective as compared to the office order which says, okay, so it will be more intense, then it creates a more intense and effective as compared to the office order which says make it convenient to meet the boss today. So you have to find out the difference in between these two statements, then report to the boss immediately, that creates intensity, but make it convenient to meet the boss today. So if you have a convenient time, so when you are a free time, then you have to contact the boss today. So there is a difference in between that. So I think you are able to understand. So immediately contact, it creates intensity, there is a tension. Suppose if you are thinking or enthusiasm, sorry, you are feel very suppose some afraid, okay, so what I am doing, what is there, is there anything wrong with me? So just like that you have to think like that. So and also you feel some tension, okay, so with that statement report to the boss immediately. Then compare it to another thing, make it convenient to meet the boss today, then there is no tension at all. So when you are in a free time, then you have to contact the boss today, then there is no intensity. Okay, so these are the factors are creating with the, suppose the statements also are, the orders also intensifying the situation, okay. So then after that repetition. So repetition also one of the external factor. So then the repetition principle states that a repeated external stimulus is more attention drawing than a single one, okay. So the repetition, it is also, that means the repeated external stimulus is more attention drawing than a single one. So the stimulus, external stimulus are repeated, then also it is creating a impact on the perceptual selectivity. So because of this principle, supervisors make it a point to give the necessary directions again and again to the workers, okay. So the supervisors are giving same directions again and again, so that means they put concentrate, so they don't forget the what the instructions of the superior, then he continuously repeat again and again, the directions are giving repeat and again. And suppose when you are in a classroom, suppose I am giving, so I said don't talk, so keep listening, so then like this, okay. So then for what purpose we are repeating these words? So you have to pay the attention and you have to concentrate on the what the lecturer is said. So in that way, so we are continuously repeating, okay. So it creates an perceptual selectivity, okay. That purpose the supervisor also again and again giving directions, so keep work, so don't do mistakes, so focus on quality. So then always he directing like this way, so then only your words are creating an impact on, and also keep their mind, keep your words in their minds, then ultimately the work is going on smoothly. So similarly, the same advertisement or different advertisement, but for the same product shown again and again on the TV will have more attention as compared to an advertisement which is shown once a day. Suppose if you are seeing advertisement in the paper, so at paper at in general we are seeing only one time, so you read the paper at one time only, okay. So then at that time only you have to see the advertisement and you leave it, okay. So that's why it is create only some impact on the viewer. So comparatively, then you again take it example of the, suppose in TV have to see the same advertisement repetitively, then it creates some impact on your mind. So because it registered in your mind, okay. So because they are repeatedly showing the advertisement again and again, broadcasting the advertisement again and again, then it creates an impact on your mind, then it leads to buy or purchase this product, okay. So that is the difference in between these two. Then you have to, repetition is also very important factor for perceptual selection. Then after that status, okay. So what is the status? Okay, status is means nothing but a position. So sometimes it will be represented, suppose it is related as a we are having money or not money, suppose so some social status, some prestige, so that is the thing, then that is the different one. So in general, high status people exerts greater influence on the perception of the employees than the low status people. Suppose your boss, suppose your superior is giving some instruction, then they are creating a greater influence on your perception. Okay, so you are imagine that people are having highest authority, and also they are giving instructions, and you have to follow that instructions, and you give respect to that person. So always you are thinking about the how the manager is thinking about you. So in manager's view, how we feels about you. Okay, so whether it is a good feeling on you or whether it is a bad feeling on you, so your perception is like that. But you compare it with your co-employee, so suppose your colleague, then you are not much think about that, because they have the low status and you are both are having the same status, so you don't think about your colleague. Okay, what he feels, and is there any wrong thing or a good thing, so you are don't think about this, because there is no use at all. Okay, that's why there is a high status is also creates an impact. So there will always be different reactions to the orders given by the foreman, the supervisor, or the production manager. Okay, so suppose your reaction with foreman and also your supervisor or your production manager, then there is a difference in between. Positions are changed. Suppose you are giving more respect to the production manager, you are giving some less comparatively less respect to the supervisor. Okay, so there is a reactions are changed. Okay, so whether in front of your production manager, then your reactions are different, and in front of your supervisor your reactions are different, and in front of your foreman, then your reactions are different, because the status of that people are different. Then according to that you have to react. Okay, so that status is also creates impact. And contrast, so contrast is another thing. So an object which contrasts with the surrounding environment is more likely to be noticed than the object which blends in the environment. Okay, so contrast is nothing but which contrasts with the surrounding environment is more likely to be noticed than the object which blends in the environment. Okay, suppose the surrounding environment is more likely to be noticed. What surroundings in surroundings, what is happening in surrounding environment, you have to notice that, and also object which blends in the environment. Okay, so your object, that object is also blends in the environment. So suppose I am giving the example in the Eiffel Tower. Like suppose if there is a single tree that having some beautiful flowers, then you are paying attention on that. Suppose when you are coming into the forest, then you have to see the complete trees, then each and every one also having the beautiful flowers, and some are the different. Then you are putting attention on total forest, but not in a single tree. But in the case of in a living area, suppose there is a tree, then it has some beautiful flower, then you have to see that only. You didn't see the total environment, because that only that thing is attracting to you. So there is a contrast in between the environment also. For example, the exit signs in the cinema halls which have red lettering on a black background, or attention drawing, or a warning sign in a factory such as danger written in black against or red or yellow background will be easily noticeable. Suppose if you are seeing in roads also, they are using suppose there is a dividers, then they are using some black and yellow colors, and also on the road, in suppose crossings are there, then they are giving their paint the lines on road, suppose zebra crossing and like this. Okay, so then you have to pay the attention on that, then you have to stop here. Suppose some red color is there, some danger mark is there, so then it indicates some danger. With that, then you have to handle with care, or whether you don't go that side and you don't touch it. Suppose if you are seeing a transformer, then they are putting the danger board, so you don't touch that transformer. Okay, and also warning sign in a factory exit, and suppose exit is written on indicating with some red arrow, then it creates an impact. Okay, so it attracts you. Okay, then In a room, if there are 20 men and one woman, the woman will be noticed first because of the contrast. Okay, suppose in a room there are 20 men and one woman, then automatically all the focus is going on woman, because there is a contrast. Okay, so because the remaining all are men and only one woman is there. Okay, so that means just like that, odd man out. Okay, suppose in classroom all of you are wearing a uniform, but someone is not wearing the uniform, then easily identifiable. Okay, so that the attraction is go to that side automatically. Okay, so that is contrast. Okay, then movement. So movement is also one of the another important external factor. So the principle of motion states that a moving object receives more attention than an object which is standing still. Suppose there is a moving object, okay, so then it creates an attention. Then otherwise compare it to standing one, suppose it is a statue or something in ideal position, then it creates not a, it does not create an impact or attention on that thing. Okay, so a moving car among the parked cars catches our attention faster. A flashing neon sign is more easily noticed. Okay, suppose a moving car creates an impact, but when it is a parked car, then you are not thinking about that. Okay, whether the car is going, then you have to pay the attention on that. Okay, so in that way the movement is also very important thing. And after that, novelty and familiarity. Okay, so another important factor, external factor, is novelty and familiarity. So novelty and familiarity means this principle states that either a novel or a familiar external situation can serve as an attention getter. Okay, suppose whether it is a novel or a familiar external situation, is there any new situation? It is novelty means new one, so it does not happen in previous. Suppose if we are seeing a some extraordinary things which will not happen in earth. Okay, suppose some solar eclipse and blood moon, just like the some space related, some space related wonders are there, so they are creating some attention on that. Suppose when you are suppose in last week there is a solar eclipse. So because it is not unable to see in the India, so some of the countries it is a very so the ring of fire, that it is called as a ring of fire. So ring of fire. Okay, so then it is a very beautiful thing. So we are seeing very rarely, it happens very rarely. Okay, so then it creates some attention on that. Okay, right, then that is novel things, the new things. Okay, new things are new objects which are there in the environment or in earth or some in sky, then you have to pay the attention on that. Okay, so a familiar face on a crowded railway platform will immediately catch attention. So if you are seeing a familiar face, that means the face is already before you have to see that face in somewhere, then you have to pay the attention on that. Okay, so many people are there, but you have to identify that person in a very easily, because you are already seeing that person in previous, then you have to pay the attention on that. So then you have to immediately find out that a familiar face. Okay, so because you are already seeing that face, that is attention. So because of this principle, the managers change the workers' jobs from time to time. So for that purpose, the manager is also changing the jobs from time to time, because it will increase the attention they give to their jobs. Then ultimately they are learning the new things, and also they're paying attention on their new jobs. Then ultimately they are getting the new skills and knowledge in that field. Okay, so then nature. So nature is another important factor. So by nature we mean whether the object is visual or auditory, and whether it involves pictures, people or animals. It will well known that pictures attract more attention than words. Okay, suppose if we are taking a nature, by nature we mean whether the object is visual or auditory, and when it involves pictures. Okay, so whether it is a visual or auditory the object is, and whether it involves pictures. Okay, so people are animals. Okay, because people are animals, suppose you were take the example pictures or people are animals. So it is well known that pictures attract more attention than the words. Suppose if you are seeing an image, then it creates some attraction rather than words. Suppose what writing, what the lines are writing under the picture, you are unable to focus on that. First you have to focus on the picture. After that you have to focus on the words. Okay, so and video attracts more attention than still pictures. So comparatively, words with comparison with words, then it creates a low impact and low attraction compared to the pictures. And picture is comparatively words, picture is creating more impact, and comparatively pictures, then videos are giving more attention. So comparatively, so attention is giving, suppose videos are giving high attention and medium attention is done given by pictures, and words are having the low attention. Okay, so in this way you have to give the priority. Okay, so a picture with human beings attracts more attention than a picture with animals. Suppose if you are seeing a picture of the human being, then automatically it creates an impact because it is a man, human. So, and if you are seeing the animal of the picture, you are not responding because all animals are in a similar manner. Suppose if you are see a lion picture, then it creates not, it does not create any impact on you. Okay, so then if you are seeing a photo of the human being, then you are thinking about, so he is very beautiful, so compared to me, then he is very handsome or something like that. Okay, so then the nature of the picture is also creates an impact, and also it attracts someone to pay attention. Okay, so in this way you have to focus on these factors, then it creates some attention on that particular things. So then you have to, according to this, then these factors are directly affecting the perceptual selection. So what you have to select? Okay, so which one is attracted to you, then you have to select that. What is the meaning of the perceptual selection is depending upon these factors, both internal factors and external factors. So they are attracting to you what what is suppose what is attracted by you, sorry, what is attracted to you, then you have to select that one. That is perceptual selection. Okay, so what is attracted you, then you have to select that one. Okay, so I think you are able to understand. Okay, so if it is not attracted, then you are not purchased. Suppose if suppose whether you are taking an example of some mobile. So suppose if you went to a mobile shop, then you want to purchase a mobile, then which one is attracted to you? Okay, in all the mobiles, then ultimately you have to bring that one, purchase that one. Okay, so in this way, what is attracted in the external environment, then you have to select that one, and also you have to register that in your mind. Okay, in this way, we are focusing on this video lectures. Okay, so suppose for seeing a video of any topic, then you are easily understanding what they are said. So because there is a diagrams, and also there is a images, and also there is a graphics are there, so then you have to understand very easily. Okay, suppose is there any 3D diagrams, then automatically you are easily identify the concept of that. So it creates a impact on you, then it is automatically registered in your mind. Okay, so this is about external factors. Okay.